comparing. What does it mean comparing something? How you compare something?
Compare.
For example, we can say, I don't know now you, I haven't seen you. I mean, I have seen sometimes, but not exactly all of you.
Teacher, like teacher, when you make like equal, could you have fun? When you
Comparing means, for example, I can say that
have fun.
Saranda is taller than, let's
Yes, or teacher, I'm bigger than Edith.
yes, for example.
Hello, teacher. I'm older.
Hello.
Sorry that I came 2
Or
minutes
bigger.
late. I have eaten.
Okay. No.
No problem.
So when we are comparing the height, and I'm saying that, for example, let's say Saranda is taller than Eliza, and this is comparing Eliza and Saranda. Or, for example, we can say that Amin is faster than, let's say, Alban, for example. We are comparing here. So also in fractions, we'll compare which one is greater than, which one is smaller than the other one. Okay, so we need to have a rule here, how we can compare the fractions. So when you compare fractions, it is easier if you write them with the same denominator. Which one was the denominator? If I'm writing like A over
Bottom number.
B is
The denominator is the bottom
B
number.
is the denominator. Yes.
Is B.
Yes.
Numerator
So
is
if we'll write the denominators same of two fractions, then it is easier for us to compare them. When fractions have the same denominator, we say they have common denominator. For example, I have 1 over 2 and 1 over 5, and I want to check which one is bigger. Like this directly is very hard for me to see which one is bigger, for example. And then what am I doing? I am trying to make their denominators same. How I will do? I will multiply this one by 5.
and that one by 5. 5 out of 10.
And this one by 2.
2.
And I will get 5 out of 10.
And 2 out of
2 out of 10. So which numerator is bigger?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 is greater than 2 out of 10. Why? Because the numerator is greater. So from here, I can write that 1 out of 2 is greater than 1 out of 5. Okay? Did we understand? So here we have a video. Let me check the video if it will work.
Can you make exercises for this?
What you said one more time, Salim?
Can we make exercises for this one?
We will make, of course. Of course, we'll make. Now you can write.
Teacher,
You can write the title. Yes?
teacher, I'm a little bit late. Sorry.
No problem, no problem. You can write the title, which one we are working. And now let me show you the video.
Do we need to write this when
No. Only the example one you can write, but later when we'll finish the video, okay? Can you see?
Yes.
Now I will open and tell me if you can hear the voice.
Yes, we can hear it.
It's okay. Okay, let's see.
Hi there. Welcome to Math.
What?
Can I tell you something? Can you go out of this mathematics? Teacher, and now this video comparing fractions with different denominators is it's really a better YouTuber. He tells really good things. The second video.
This one?
Yes, he hit us really good.
Okay, we will check it.
Mathematics. In this video, we're going to learn how to compare fractions. This fraction has 25% more fiber than this fraction. Ooh, but this fraction has trisodium phosphate. Well, it's not quite like that. Comparing fractions just means telling which one is bigger. You know, just like we do with regular numbers when we use the greater than, less than, and equal to signs. That sounds easy, right? But unfortunately, unlike regular numbers, it's not always easy to tell which fraction is bigger just by looking at them. That's because the value of a fraction depends on both the top and bottom numbers and how they relate to each other. For example, if you have to compare these two fractions, 1 over 3 and 1 over 10, some of you might be tempted to say that 1 over 10 is bigger because you know that 10 is bigger than 3, right? But we need to remember that the fraction is really a number written like a division problem, and its value depends on that division. So in this case, the 1 over 3 is really the bigger fraction because its decimal value, what you get when you divide, is 0.33333. But the value of 1 over 10 is only 0.1. Okay, so comparing fractions isn't quite as easy as comparing regular numbers, but that doesn't mean it's going to be that hard. We're going to learn two methods for comparing fractions that make it very easy. The first method is called cross-multiplying, and it takes advantage of the fact that it's easy to compare fractions with the same bottom numbers. If two fractions have the same bottom numbers, then we can just compare the top numbers.
So if we have the denominators same, only we are checking the numerators. Which one is bigger, which numerator is bigger, that fraction is bigger as we said. Here is this one is the first method to compare fractions. I think that he will give one more method.
It's because we're comparing the same size parts. We're comparing fourths to fourths, eighths to eighths, tenths to tenths, and so on. And the top number just tells us how many of those parts we have. So it's easy to see that 5/8 is more than 3/8. But many times you'll have to compare fractions that have different bottom numbers or different size parts. Fortunately, there's a trick we can do to make the comparison easy. In the Math Antics videos about common denominators, we learn a simple method for changing unlike fractions with different bottom numbers into like fractions with the same bottom number.
So if the fractions are different, we call them unlike fractions. If the denominators are same, we call them like fractions. So let's see here. Look here, rewrite each pair of fractions with a common denominator, then circle the larger fraction in each pair. So, if first one, directly we have the same denominator, yes? So which one is the larger fraction, bigger one?
1 second, teacher.
3.
We have 5, 5, 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5. So which one is the bigger one?
1 second.
Guys, are you here? The other?
Yes.
Yes.
The bottom one. The second
What
one.
I said, when you have the same denominator, we check the numerator. Which one is bigger? That one is the bigger fraction.
Teacher, can I say something?
The bottom one. The second
Teacher,
one.
it can
Yes.
be like 2 and 5. And then 2 times how much is the sugar of them? How much is it? How do we say it?
You don't have to go to Shubapı. It's very simple.
Yeah, but I know. 2 times 5 is 10. So 2 times 5, 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6, and then we come to the number.
Look here, what we did. We had 1 over 2 and we had 1 over 5. And we get from this one 5 over 10 and from this one 2 over 10. So we have the tens same and we got the bigger one. Which one is bigger? 5. So we said that 5 out of 10 is bigger. So here 3 out of 5 will be bigger. You don't have to do anything else. Think like this. We have a circle, a rectangle, and I am dividing into 5 equal parts, okay? So in first fraction, 3 out of 5, if I will color the fraction, what will be? 3 of them
3 of them will be with
colored.
shadow.
So in the second one, again, I have the same rectangle. Again, it is divided into 5 parts, but here 2 of them is shaded or colored. So which one is bigger, has more? The first one, yes? 3 out of 5 is bigger than 2 out of 5. Did you understand this one? By the way, I'm not showing my screen, yes? And you're not telling me. Video, yeah? I was writing here. Sorry.
Can we make this exercises?
Yes, we will make these exercises right now. And in the second one, I have 1 out of 2, 8 out of...
Can I, teacher?
Yes, I mean?
8 out of 12 is bigger than 1 out of 2 because
Yes.
half of 12 is 6, but we have 8. And it's bigger because 1 out of 2 is the half. And here we
Yes.
have more than the half.
More than the half. So here, it's one way to do like that. Or what we said, our method here, what we said, if we will do like this to have common denominators, how do we get common denominator here?
2 times 6 equals
Yes.
2 times 6
12.
equals 12. 1 times 6, so 6 out of 12.
Here we'll have 6 out of 12. Here,
And 8 out of 12.
8 out
So
of
8 out
12.
of 12 is bigger than 6 out of 12.
yes, 8 out of 12 is bigger than 6 out of 12. See what we do?
Can I?
Yes, Saleh?
Teacher, 3 out of 10 is bigger than
Why?
one.
How we'll show it?
Teacher, because 1 out of 4 in Albania language is Czech, and 1 out of 4 is like 3, 6, 9, 12. Here is of 10. 3 out of 10.
So, okay. How we'll show like this? How we'll make the denominator same?
4 times 3. No.
Here
4
you
times.
have 10, here you have 4. It's not that easy like here that we did directly 12. So here, I will help you.
2.5.
I will multiply first one by 10 and I will get 10 out of 40. The second one, I will multiply by
10
4 to get 40.
by 40.
And then we'll have 12 out of 40. So 10 out of 4 is smaller than 12 out of 40, as you said. In D, what we'll do? One of them is 5 out of 4, the other one is 3 out of 4.
Teacher, 1 second.
Yes, Arjun, what you think? What we can do here?
Divide.
8 divided by 4, it's 2.
But 8 you can divide by 4, but 5 you cannot divide, so you cannot do anything here. But we can make the
4
same.
times 2.
8 times 2.
8 times 2.
3 out of 4. Here, if I will multiply by 2, I will get 6 out of 8.
Out of 8.
Yes, so 5 out of 8 is smaller than 6 out of 8. So we have to circle the larger fractions. So this one, this one, this one, and this one is the larger fraction. Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, if you're writing, write that in your notebook. I'm taking the attendance now.
Okay.
Teacher, are you gonna send the video
Which video?
from this lesson?
Yes, yes, of course.
Good, because you wrote it.
Not right.
I got in 2 minutes late, and you wrote-
Okay. Okay. Aryan Jaferi is here.
Here.
Here. Eliza.
Here.
Here. Aryan Velia.
Teacher,
Yeah.
the internet kicks me out.
Okay. Aryan Velia is here. I saw him. He was
Who, teacher? Who?
Aryan Velia.
What now?
Alint.
He's here.
But camera.
Alint.
Here.
Anessa.
Here.
Too much noise is coming from some of you. Nesibe.
Here.
Ervanur.
Here.
Fatma.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Sally.
Here.
Sara.
I'm here.
Here. Alban.
Here.
Okay. Amin.
Here.
Okay. Arbor.
Here, teacher.
Efe.
Here, teacher.
Efe, you are not very active this semester. What happened? Saran,
Teacher.
you are not
I'm here.
tall, if I'm not asking you. Arlene.
Here.
Okay. Emir. Emir. Emir's and Aryan's cameras are closed and I am asking them, they are not answering. Amar,
Here.
Hayrullah? Hayrullah? No. Enis?
ويلا بتنو كي شعر انه موزيك اصلا تشكين
Enis? No. Erdit?
Teacher Aryan. Here.
Aryan, you are here right now. I was calling you, Aryan, 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 Aryan.
Oh sorry I was here I didn't hear you.
How you didn't hear me? Your camera was closed. Where were you? Tell me the truth.
I was drinking water.
Where?
Sorry.
Yes, and this one is yours. Do them right, and then I will ask. First one will be Nesibe's. Second one will be Anessa's.
Teacher, can I do the third one?
Because the girls are not talking if I'm not asking.
Teacher, can I do the third one? Can I?
Arbor, you are talking.
Yes.
Arbor wants the
Here.
one. And last one, Eliza will do. The others at the same time solve the questions, okay?
What was the title? Comparing
Okay,
Comparing and ordering fractions.
Okay.
Comparing and ordering fractions. When you will be ready, tell me. For example, the first one, Anessa, I'm saying, Nesibe. You will be
Teacher, can we
the first one. Tell me. Ariane, are you writing?
Yes.
Yes.
I was touching my eye.
Okay. Arbor, are you writing? So here in E, Nesibe, we have 2 out of 3 and the other one is 3 out of 4. So how can I make these denominators same? What do you think?
Finish.
If I will multiply first one by 4,
Trash.
what I will get, Nesibe? 8 out
8
Yeah.
12. So how I can make this one 12 also, the denominator?
3
11.
We will multiply by 3.
3
Then what will be our fraction?
9 out of 12
9 out of 12. Now, which one is bigger?
3 out of 4
3 out of 4, because 9 out of 12 is greater than 8 out of 12. So if I will write like this, here 3 out of 4 is the bigger fraction. Okay, Anessa? What we'll do here, we have 3 out of 5 and 5 out of 8.
We will multiply by 8.
The first one will multiply by 8 and we'll get
Yes.
3 times 8,
3 times 8 is 24.
24 out of
24.
5 times 8,
24 out of 40.
40, yes.
5 times 8 is 40. 24 out of 40.
Yes. And the other one, we will multiply by,
And the other one, to make it same, we need to multiply by 5.
yes. And we'll get,
Yes, and that, so 5 times 5 is 25,
yes,
and it's 25 out of 40.
yes. So which one is bigger?
The
24,
bigger one is 25 out of 40.
yes. 24 out of 40 is smaller than 25 out of 40. So from these ones, 5 out of 8 is the bigger one. Yes?
Bigger one.
Yes, Arbor?
Teacher, they're both the same.
No.
They're the same.
No.
Alright, then let's do like we did in the previous ones. We have 3 out of 4 and 4 out of 5. I'm trying to make the denominators same. How I will make it, Arbor?
Wait.
Look what we did here. Here I have 3, here I have 4. So first one I'm multiplying by 4, second one I'm multiplying by 3.
3.
Here I have 5 and 8. First one I'm multiplying by 8, second one I'm multiplying by 5. So here I have 4 and 5. First one I will multiply by
7.
1, the other one
5.
By 5.
by 5. And what will be the result here, Arbor? 3 times
15 times 20.
over 20. And we will multiply second one by
4.
4. And then we'll get
4 times 4 equals 16.
Yes, 16 out of
20.
20. Now, which one is bigger?
4 times 5.
4 over 5. Okay? So 15 out of 20 is less than 16 out of 20. So from here, we'll say that 4 out of 20, 4 out of 20, I'm saying 4 out of 5 is
Or teacher,
bigger one. Yeah?
teacher, or we can do like who is greater, 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5 and 4 out of 5. We make it that.
That you need to show how you are finding. You
4
need-
out of 5 is bigger than 3 out of 4.
What?
The 4 out of 5 is bigger than the 3 out of 4.
Yes, and we're showing here. We need to show how we found that this one is bigger. Okay? Yes, Eliza, now?
Here we have 2 out of 3 and 7 out of 12.
Yes. I'm writing 2 out of 3 and 7 out of 12. Then, how
2 out of
denominator same?
2 out of 3, 2 out of 2, 2 multiplied 6,
It be
Two.
equal.
Why you're multiplying 2 by 6, Eliza?
2 multiplying by 12,
No, wait a bit. Look, here we have the denominator 12. Here we have 3. Can we make 3 easily 12?
Yes.
yes,
Eliza is answering. How we can make 3 12? Multiplying by?
by
4.
4.
When I will multiply by 4, by the way, the lesson finished, we'll get 8
8.
out of
3 multiplied by 4 is gonna be 12.
yes. Then we have
And
8 out of 12 and 7 out of 12. Now here we have the denominator same.
yes,
And which one is bigger?
7 out of 12.
8 out of 12 we have. Look, 8 is greater than 7, so this one is the bigger one, yes?
Yes,
So the first fraction is the bigger fraction, 2 out of 3.
it's bigger than
Yes.
7 out of 12.
Teacher, the lesson is
Bigger.
over.
Yes, lesson finished.
O clasa, ma ci doniš nuke.
Dokunmam maçı.
Okay.